Hey everybody, welcome to the Jim Masters Show Live Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show Series. How is everybody today? It is Saturday here in the United States where we broadcast this live entertainment lifestyle talk show series from. It is Memorial Day weekend at the time of this live show. So everybody here in the United States is celebrating Memorial Day weekend, which is a very beautiful, very special weekend to remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice and gave of themselves for our freedom and for our way of life. So happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody celebrating that. That's for those who are watching live. But if you're watching this 6 months from now, whatever day it falls on, we hope you're having a good day. This is an entertainment lifestyle talk show series. I'm your host, Jim Masters. I work professionally here in the United States in television and radio and stage as a TV and radio personality, presenter, journalist, actor, writer, producer, stage MC, voiceover artist, doing this kind of work for a long time. And we created this really cool, fun, freestyle, conversational, warm, entertaining talk show series. We've had over 400 episodes live in just 1 year, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of guests from music and film, television, Broadway, Hollywood, international guests, culinary artists, food experts, sports stars, celebrities of all kinds, comedy, as well as inspirational people, and so much more. This is a variety show. We have something for everybody, and it's all about positive energy, inspiration, good times, light, love, and levity. Or as we said in the summertime, I said that the show has a lot of light, love, and excuse me, light, love, and levity. And guess what happened? The word levity came out. So now we say that the show is all about levity. So that's a cool phrase and something that has become a part of our show in a way that our audience, they call themselves the Levity Squad. They call me Mr. Levity, and they call this Levity Hall, which is kind of cool. So we welcome everybody here. Of course, our very special guest, live and direct from Ireland. We're very excited to welcome her to the show. Irish soprano and singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, recording artist, Daisie Conway is my very special guest, live from Larne, Ireland. Where's that? Well, it's right around Belfast in Northern Ireland, and it's a pleasure to have her here. She's going to join us in just a second. We welcome everybody. We've got just a nice afternoon cup of coffee, so we toast you and you and you and you, and we welcome you to the show from wherever you're watching, all across the United States, Canada, Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa. Our viewers, our levities, our audience literally come from all around the world. And we welcome every single one of you, whether you're watching live or perhaps you're watching this again on demand in the replay later on in our archives. Matter of fact, you can see all the episodes of the Jim Masters Show live on our YouTube channel, which is Jim Masters TV, the channel you're watching right now. We would absolutely, positively love it if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily live episodes. We've had, for those of you that love the Irish artists, we've had so many. Phil Coulter, Sir James Galway, Mairead Nesbitt, Lisa Kelly, Ryan Kelly, Damien McGinty, Corner Boy, Oscar Blue, Paul Byram, You name it. Orla Fallon and Alex Sharp is going to be joining us in June from Celtic Woman originally. And the list goes on and on. Roy Buckley and George Hutton. And so we've had a lot of great Irish artists from all over the world on our show. So you can see those episodes. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We would love that. That really helps our show. And we thank you, thank you, thank you. If you've already done that, thank you so much. If you haven't, we would love it if you did. Let's take a look at some of the quick comments coming in here. Our lovely audience literally watching from all around the world. Key to Success Consultant says, really looking forward to this. Well, thanks for joining us. And we welcome everybody as well. And of course, Daisy is here. And she's waiting in the wings. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel and tell your friends about the Jim Masters Show Live Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show Series. We would also love it if you drop a like on our YouTube channel and comment as well. We love that. And again, over 400 episodes are there for you live. So check them all out. And for our lovities, our faithful lovities, we welcome you as well, and everybody that's watching. Jen Barry's watching in Allentown, Pennsylvania, USA, and she says, hello, Jim, and hope everybody's doing well. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Good to see you, Jen. Maureen's watching in Arizona, USA. She says, welcome. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. Merlin's watching in Canada. Good to see you, Merlin. And Santo Calora is watching. Welcome, Santo. We hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. Would love it. Good evening, Daisy. Good to see you here. It is evening in Ireland. It's 7 p.m. right now. Merlin is welcoming Daisy as well. And Christine Clifton, who's in North Carolina, USA, is welcoming me and Daisy. Greetings, Jim, and all. Welcome Irish soprano musician Daisie Conway to the show today. Glad she could join us. Lovely. Juanita is watching in South Africa, one of our regular lovelies. Hello, Jim and Lovely Squad. Good to see you as well, Juanita. And Jane is watching in Sweden, one of our regular lovelies as well. Good evening, Jim and all lovelies. Good to see you, Jane. Anne in Southern California, USA is here. Happy Saturday, everyone. Hope all are having a blessed day. We sure are. And it's nice to welcome beautiful Daisy as Jim's special guest today. This will definitely be a wonderful, entertaining conversation. Lots of music, too. We have special videos, and we also have live music Daisy's going to do, and some great Irish crack and so much more. Elena's here. Good evening, lovelies. Hello, Jim. Good to see you as well. Juliet Crane is watching. Hello, Jim, from Tennessee, USA. Nice to see you as well. Joanne Cupid is here. Good morning from Australia. Welcome. It's good to see you, Joanne. Welcome to the Jim Masters Show Live. And a very special hello to all the JMS Troupities as well. Kathy Short says, good afternoon, Jim and lovelies. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you as well. She's in Cleveland, Ohio, USA. Hi, Jim from Tennessee. It is cool here. Yeah, it's raining here. Would you believe it's actually sunny in Ireland, Daisy said, but it's raining here in the Northeast United States. I think the weather is reversed. Kind of crazy. Ruth Reedy is here from Minnesota. Good to see you, Ruth, and welcome. And Wozniak is here. A very happy Saturday afternoon, Jim, lovely family. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Anne is in Jacksonville, Florida, USA. And Alexandra is here. So proud of your granddaughter. Wow, that's beautiful. Welcome to our show. You should be proud. She is amazing. That is beautiful that she is here. Love Celtic Woman, Chris B. He's always here. Hi, Daisy. Very nice to see you. God bless you. Portland, Oregon, USA is where Chris B is. And Mary Bishop is in Florida. Hello, Jim and lovely friends. And cool stuff, cool stuff. I love it. And Key to Success Consultant says, can't wait to see and hear my lovely daughter today. So that's her mom. That's her mom right there. Mom, and we've got everybody here, the whole family. It's a family affair on the Jim Masters Show Live. Well, you know what? Our show is very family oriented, and we always have a good time here. And I just want to show you that she is not only a terrific talent, but she's really a very, very spirited person. And I love this shot. We showed this shot in the beginning when we kicked off the show. She's a singer, songwriter, musician based in Northern Ireland, has a background in traditional Irish music, trained in both classical musical theater, began playing violin and piano at early age, and took part in competitions and music sessions regionally. Having been a member of school and choirs and orchestras, she finally found the confidence to sing when she was part of the Frenchie in the musical Grease at the age of 16, and then has performed for audiences around the world. Daisie is a member of the Belfast Operatic Company and earned a place in the National Youth Choir. Daisie has performed on stage, radio, television, sought after for all kinds of events and much, much more. And her first single, Tell Me I'm Not Dreaming, was released November 2020. And her much anticipated first album is due out this year. Live and direct from Larne, Ireland, in Greater Belfast area. Let's welcome my very special guest, Daisie Conway. Daisie, welcome to the Jim Masters Show Live. It's a pleasure to have you here, my friend.
Hi, thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm really excited to be here.
Oh, it is wonderful, wonderful, and lots of fantastic comments coming in here from everybody. Of course, Mom and everybody saying hello to everybody. Mary is welcoming you from Florida, and Joanne is welcoming you as well from Australia. And Santo is from Bedford, Pennsylvania, USA. I love that. I love that. And I think Anne has a request here already. I think she says, let's see, hope she sings Make You Feel My Love or The Arms of an Angel. She does both of these so beautifully. We have some surprises for you as well. Hey, Marty Thompson, thank you very much. That's our super chat on YouTube. Help support our show. Thank you, Marty. You're the best. I appreciate that. You can see that in the comments. There's super chat and there's super emoji stickers as well. And that helps us deliver all this great content to you. Marty is a wonderful performer. They call him the Aussie Crooner. He's originally from Australia, and he lives in Nashville, Tennessee, USA, and is going to be coming on the show as well. Mairead is here. Good to see you, Mairead, and great to see Daisie. And Mairead is going to be coming on our show as well, which is really exciting. And Stockholm, Sweden, beautiful weather. Jane says hello, and Lily says hello as well. It's very windy. That's Ireland today. Julie says, can't wait to hear her sing. All great comments coming in here. How are you and how have you been? I mean, it's been a very strange year to say the least, hasn't it?
Oh, completely. I never expected to be doing my first year of university or of college from home with my parents.
Yeah.
But at least it got me writing so many songs and it brought this out. So at least something positive has come out of it.
So, yeah, tell us, have you been staying busy within music as well? Because you're a law student, right?
I was originally a law student, but after all of the things that have happened during lockdown with all of the negativity, the music side of things has really just been such a positive influence. So I'm actually training to be a primary school teacher, and that's like
nice. I love
kindergarten type teacher. So I do that with music as well. So I think it's more me as a person, and because it incorporates music, it's just perfect.
Yes, that's a great choice. You're going to be inspiring young minds and teaching others and empowering others, which I think is a beautiful choice, my friend. That's a really beautiful choice. So how much schooling do you have left before the graduation comes?
I'm only 19, so I don't graduate for another few years.
So you're just getting going.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to believe. We forget that you're 19, considering the amount of things that you have accomplished already. Could you believe it? It's amazing.
I was always so shy during my entire school career. I don't even think you would have heard a peep out of me whenever I was doing music performances in school. But to actually see my face on Spotify and even on this show tonight, it's just, I wouldn't have expected it either at all from myself.
You know, it's sometimes things come when we least expect it. So when we're ready and when we know it's right, sort of grab the bull by the horn and you just run with it. And music is something I know for you that you've always enjoyed, you've always loved, and you've seen probably some of the conversations we've had, especially with the Irish artists who've come on, friends of mine from various groups and independent artists, musicians and singers and songwriters and more. And they tend to all say that when you are born in Ireland, you usually are handed either an instrument, a penny whistle, a fiddle, a guitar, or you're going to be singing very, very early on. It's a cultural thing in Ireland, part of the Irish culture, great music. Was that the case for you? Were you already learning and having instruments brought your way early on as a kid?
Yeah, definitely. I come from such a musical family. My grandfather, actually from Belfast as well, he's been on the TV in a band that he used to play in the 60s with his guitar. And my dad and my sister both play the fiddle. My mom sings, and she did Irish dancing as well. So it was the natural thing for me and my sister to be really into Irish music. So I play actually 5 instruments, which is...
Oh, multi-instrumentalist. You said your grandfather. For our audience, what is your grandfather's name in case they recognize it?
It's Ivor Armstrong, but it was on more UK-based things.
Yeah. So he really an influence for you early on, right?
He's actually been helping me. I've started learning the guitar since about Christmas time, and he actually is one of the people teaching me to learn it. So that's such a lovely thing to have with him.
Well, we actually have proof of that it's been early on. Didn't expect that, right? You know, we do our research. we do our research at the Jim Masters Show Live. So there you are with your grandfather, which is a very beautiful, beautiful photo. We love that. And this again, something more recent, right?
That's the Christmas tree 2 years ago.
Yeah. So still supporting you and still loving and you know, a wonderful guide, and your mom as well too, right?
Yeah, my mom is literally my best friend. Like, we do everything together.
Now, this looks cool. This looks like you're on set and you're filming something or doing like a music video, or what's happening there?
That was whenever me and my mom were filming at Hillmont House, which is like a small boutique wedding venue around the Larne area. It's stunning. It's one of my favorite wedding venues as well. But we were videoing, there's a group called the International Songbirds, and they were doing a Celtic themed week of it, and all of their Scottish and Irish artists all collaborated to do a performance. So I was filming my half-an-hour segment of songs in Hillmont House, and that was from that day.
That is cool. That is cool. You both look fantastic. I tell you, you look like sisters. You both look
She'll be glad to hear that.
I'm sure. Yeah, absolutely. So early on, the inspirations, but at one time, law was something that you were considering, right? That was something you were pretty serious about at one time.
Yeah, it was. I think because in school I was always very good at writing.
Yeah.
I thought that the most obvious one to go from writing is to go into a subject that is basically all writing, which is law. So I thought that would be a good idea, but it's just not where my heart is. And it's actually nice to do writing in a more creative way than doing something very logistical. It's
Dad's watching too.
For me. Hi, Dad.
Your fiddle playing.
My mom
Dad.
and Dad are upstairs.
They're upstairs trying to be quiet, right? That's what happens. We had Connor McGinty on a few months back, cousin of Damien. And it was very funny because he went into one of the spare rooms in his house in Ireland, and he had his laptop and he was doing, the conversation, and he was singing and playing and everything. But his parents were in the living room, sort of down the hall, and everybody was being quiet the whole time that he was on, which is great. But then what he did was he said, oh, well, the room that I'm in, which actually it looked really nice, and the viewers loved it, but he didn't think, his mom thought that that room was the best of all the rooms to do it. So he grabs his laptop and he starts walking through the house, like doing a live tour. And his mother, you hear her like screaming and like running away. Oh, wait, no, my hair, I'm not done. Wait. She's trying, and he's like coming in with the laptop where he's live on the show, and he's like going, this is our living room. This is, and they're like screaming. You can hear the family screaming in the back. No, wait. It was funny. And then we had Oscar Blue on, and he's going to college too in Dublin. And I don't know how he was able to do it, because he had 5 college dorm mates that he's living with.
Oh, no,
and he did the conversation from his dorm room at last fall. And he asked the dorm mates to be in the kitchen and to be quiet the whole time we chatted, the whole time he was on the show. And believe it or not, they were. I said, I can't believe how you got 4 guys, 4 college roommates to be quiet during a live interview and have them go in the kitchen, and they actually stayed there. So what some of them actually ended up doing was they started going online and they were commenting and sort of, you know, egging him on and celebrating him during the show. So they, at least they had something to do.
Oh,
but
that's really sweet.
I was going to say, I don't know how he was able to do
there
that.
Must have been some negotiation going on with that.
I said, you're going to owe them something. You're definitely going to owe them something. So the instruments, again, like you say, you're a multi-instrumentalist, which is really extraordinary. Is the violin the one that really speaks to your heart the most? Is that the one you feel the closest to?
I guess, yeah, it would be, because that's the one that I grew up playing, and I've actually been playing the violin since I was about 6 or 7. Is that the first time?
And there's 2 different. So tell us, we have the baby one and then the adult one. So one of them is the one you had as a child, right? Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's an 8th-sized violin as well. It's an 1/8 of the actual full-sized adult violin as well. So it's so tiny. It's about this size.
Yeah.
But the violin probably speaks to me more than any other instrument, just because my dad plays it, my sister plays it, and I have so many memories of the 3 of us going out and playing around. There's lots of local pubs in Ireland, and everybody goes and you play music. It's called a session. So everybody just brings their instruments. Somebody starts playing a song and everybody else starts playing along. So it's such a lovely way to sort of bond and vibe with everybody. And I have so many memories of doing that. And I think that because of all of those memories, it's the standout one for me.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So the other one you had at, what's it, age 7, I think, the smaller one, and the other one is the one you have now?
Yeah.
And you feel, you know, they become almost like children in a way, because you feel very close to the instruments. You know, when you play an instrument, they're like your babies. You take care of them, and I love the side by side, that, you know, the one you had at childhood and the one that you have now. That's really, really cool. I also love the guests' reactions to the photos. Sometimes they're like, oh boy, the photos, I can't believe it. Alex Tyrell, very talented young lady. Welcome, Alex. Anybody that's watching, we would love it if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. Good to see you here. So like you were saying, you also taken on other instruments, piano and, you know, a variety. Tell us again about some of those other instruments that you have sort of mastered here.
I've played the piano as well since I was 6. Actually, I remember doing my first ever piano competition in the church hall in the local town that I live in, and I played a song from Sleeping Beauty, the Disney movie, once upon a time, and I was so pleased with myself. And that really was where it peaked. But
that's where it peaked.
I've been playing the piano since, and the violin. I play both classical and Irish violin, which is slightly different, but just with different styles, different way that you hold it and everything. But I also play the guitar, as I said earlier, and I play
Yes.
the ukulele, and I can play a bit of the mandolin too.
Which is like, it's amazing. I mean, and here we, there's the guitar. You're loving this, aren't you?
It's just the surprise every time a picture of me comes up that I'm not expecting it.
Yep, guitar. There you go.
I know that's an instrument that somebody, like a friend of our family, made. I actually can't really remember what it's called either, but it was really interesting. He makes loads of different instruments by combining loads of different other instruments and creating them into something new and using different woods. He completely makes them from scratch. So that's really interesting.
That is cool. That's a great shot too. I love that shot.
That's an action shot. I accidentally
That's an action. This is an action shot too.
Yes.
Move over, world. Daisie Conway's here. That's a great shot. Yeah, it's got a sophisticated vibe to it. That's a really, really cool shot. I mean, a lot of these here too. Now this one, you were playing along, were you singing and he was playing? Tell us about what was happening in this shot, Daisie.
That's actually one of my most recent music covers that I've filmed professionally. We were at Hillmount House again, but in the summertime, because the last one was like a winter version.
Yeah.
And it was so lovely to have the sun out in the grounds. And this is a family friend of mine again from those sessions that we played in pubs around the local area out in the countryside. He's called Murray McDowell, and he's been a friend of the family since I was a baby. And he's been there the whole music journey, and we decided to collaborate on a song. So we performed Imagine by John Lennon, but our own acoustic style folk version of it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that, matter of fact, I believe we have a clip of that with him and with you, which is a perfect, where was that filmed? It looks like a beautiful spot there.
This is Hillmount House. It's actually, you can follow them on Instagram and on Facebook as well. The small boutique wedding venue. It's just so stunning. They nearly like getting married at home.
Oh, Santo says, you know that instrument that your friend built and created? It's the auto harp. It's the auto harp. Yes. No, we don't have a shot of her with the rowing team, but you're on a rowing team too?
Yes, I row for my university.
I didn't know. We would have dug that up.
And then and I row for my local team as well, so we can compete at different national and international competitions. So I'm pretty involved in that. I was actually out rowing for 3 hours this morning with Kerndu, my local team.
Were you really? Where did you where do you row?
Out in the Irish Sea, so it's pretty cold, but I love it. It's coastal rowing instead of river rowing, so it's a bit more like you get soaked a bit easier whenever you're out in the boat, but it's just so much fun. Everybody's so lovely down at the club.
You didn't see the smoke from the billowing volcano in Iceland while you were in the sea, did you?
It's hard to say I didn't. I would probably have been a bit shocked.
Rode quickly home to the shore. So
I would have probably rowed as fast as I ever could.
So how long have you been rowing?
About a year and a half now, because I had major knee surgery about 2 years ago, and I hadn't actually been able to join a team. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually on a sports team, because I've never had that before because of my knee.
Yeah. So that's sort of helped too with your recovery, right? A little bit, being able to use it again. It's great for, well, it's good to be, physically doing aerobic type things like that and strength building, because it's great for singing as well too. I mean, when you're fit, it helps with just being fine-tuned in so many different ways, right? When you're able to be physically active as you are.
Definitely. Because you have to hold your breath a lot whenever you're singing.
Yes. Yeah. That is something. Well, we do have a clip. We've got lots of music for everybody. If you're just joining us, my special guest is Irish soprano, singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. Special guest on the Jim Masters Show Live, Daisie Conway, live from Ireland, Northern Ireland. I'm your host, Jim Masters, here in the United States. And here's that cover version of, it was Imagine, right? That's the one you guys did. We'll take a look at that, and she's going to perform live for us. So we're just getting started here on the Jim Masters Show Live, everybody. And here's Imagine, Daisie Conway. Very nice, my friend. Bravo, bravo. You guys knocked that out of the park. That was fantastic. And of course, it's always a great song. It's such a beautiful song to begin with, but your interpretation, the two of you, was really, really nice. You created something special there, huh?
It's so much fun to take a song and just make it your own. That's actually why I love writing my own material. I'm actually supposed to be in the studio next weekend to start recording some of my original songs that I've done completely by myself. So that's really exciting, but also very scary.
It's can be, right, but you'll be fine. You'll be, you know, you're here live with us and you're knocking it out of the park. So you'll be just fine in the studio, and you've got all the love and support of family rooting you on. So, and that's the best, right? Knowing that the family and the friends are there rooting you on. I have that too. I've always had that in my career, and that's a beautiful thing to know, right?
Definitely, my family and my friends, they're just everything to me.
Do you have a big family, brothers, sisters?
Well, my nanny from Lauren, she's actually one of 14. So big family in the coastal area of the countryside. There's so many of us. But I'd be really
Wow.
close to my grandparents and to my mum,
Yeah.
dad, my sister, and of course
Yeah.
my dog. My dog.
You know, that's
my,
amazing.
my auntie and my uncle and my three cousins as well. We actually, the 11 of us, we have been as close as we always have been since we were children, and it's such a beautiful thing to be able to have.
Isn't it? Absolutely. My mother's the youngest of 16. My
Oh,
mother,
I've never had anybody beat me on that one before.
my mother's the youngest of 16. Yeah. And there's only 20 years difference between the oldest, Gertrude, and my mother. It's an amazing. So I know what you mean with the big family and love and support of the family. And
Especially in a small town whenever basically half of them is related to you.
right. You bump into a cousin, or it's like
It's
this.
like there's another one of my relatives just walking down the street.
That's right. Own half the neighborhood, right? Exactly. But it's great. It's great to have that support system. And again, it's definitely a beautiful thing. Speaking of a beautiful thing, as we chat more and learn more about Daisie Conway, again, we welcome everybody watching. We have an international audience here all the time. We do these shows 7 days a week, the Jim Master Show Live Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show series. Good to have everybody here. You know, one of the things that loving family and friends can do, especially at times when you're just not feeling so hot, is they raise you up. And you like that, huh?
I know what's coming.
Yes, it's a Jim Master smooth segue. We Irish are smooth, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm Irish on my father's mother's side. They came over from Ireland. They settled in New York.
Oh, lovely.
And then they spread out from there. Yeah. English and Irish on that side. So you raised me up, and tell us a little bit about that. We're going to take a look at that. That's a beautiful video as well.
Thank you. That's actually one that I filmed in my garden by myself. I actually had to take 4 videos because it's nearly like a choir of just me, because I play the violin in it and I am singing 3 parts. So the main melody and 2 harmonies on top of it. So it was a lot to do because I had to try and edit the videos with very little technological experience to put them all together and make sure they were in time with each other. So that was quite a task, but it was for the International Classical Crossover concert with the Classical Crossover magazine, and it was just such a lovely thing to be a part of, so it was worth it.
That is fantastic. And learning the editing and the video production element of it all too. That's kind of cool, isn't it?
It was very stressful, but the final product, whenever you see it, it makes it all worthwhile.
And you're very happy with it, right? It did come out fantastic.
Thank you.
I love your reactions. They're real, they're authentic. And that's what I love. That's what I love. It's the best. So again, if anybody is in need of a pick-me-up, you know, we always say here on the show, if you're having a bad day, just smile. I said one day
I
I'm going
need
to do.
one of those.
Yeah, we had a big 1 year anniversary for the show, big with guests, celebrity friends, and guests,
Oh,
and I had this in the background over here by the bronze. There he is, the bronze saxophone
yeah.
player, and everybody says, "Keep it, keep it, keep it." So now I said, one day I'm going to I'm going to have him host the show, and I'll just do the whole
I
show
think
like this.
that would be a good
Hi,
idea.
hi Ireland, hi United States, hi Australia. So if you're having a bad day, it makes you smile. You could always smile, and levity, laughing, so important, right? Try to laugh as much as possible.
I literally laugh all the time. I'm always smiling. My nickname all through school from whenever I was 5 until I was 18 was Little Miss Sunshine or Smiley, because I just sit and smile. My face hurts whenever I come home from school.
Smiling like a daisy. Now you understand the name, right? Yeah. Where we it's fantastic. Here is You Raise Me Up with my special guest on the Jim Master Show Live, Daisie Conway. I didn't know you had three sisters.
I just keep them in the house. They never leave, but I use them for my music.
Quadruplets.
Yeah.
And you all look alike. How amazing.
Big surprise, big reveal on the show.
I was going to say, right, breaking news on the Jim Masters Show live, right? You heard it here first. Everybody's saying spectacular and how beautiful and how magical and wow, absolutely beautiful. Your voice raises me up. And everybody from all around the world. Joanne Cupid, this video.
Australian family.
Yes, Marty Thompson, who is originally from Australia, who lives in Nashville, Tennessee. He's an entertainer and singer and performer himself. He had asked where in Australia the family is from, because that's where he's from. And I think he mentioned there's connections for him in Adelaide area. How about you guys? Do you know where they hail from?
Yeah, my cousin Joanne and her family are all in Melbourne.
Melbourne.
I think she sent her message there, actually. It just came up on the screen.
Did it?
Yeah, I think it did.
And let's see, where is it? I'm looking for that one. What's her first name?
Joanne Cupid.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's the one that's Aunt Brenda and Uncle Eddie's favorite? Mm-hmm. I love that.
That's my
Hello, Joanne. So she said earlier. Joanne Cupid. What a great name. I love that. That's very positive too, isn't it? Cupid.
All right.
That's it. We have more, but wait, folks, there is more, much, much, much more. We have you doing At Last, which I think is amazing. That really is amazing, doing At Last. Tell us about that one.
That again was one that I filmed for the International Songbirds group. It was actually, I think, to give a bit of background on the group, it was made by a guy called Robert Andrew Scullin from Australia. And because musicians weren't getting very much work over lockdown, he thought it would be a really nice way for them to still keep on performing and doing what they love and allowing people from all over the world to see it, even if it is on a screen. And he actually, if I remember right, there was a record broken for the longest ever Facebook live stream concert.
Wow.
For one of his performances.
Wow.
So it's like a lineup of classical crossover singers from all around the world, and all in the one concert. They all get probably a half an hour segment each, and it's just such good crack. And that was actually a number that I did for my one in November as part of the Celtic edition.
That is fantastic. Do you like to participate in things like that? It gets your music out there and gets you connected with other, performers and make connections and networking and get to share what you love doing, right?
Oh, 100%. And especially because it's my favorite thing to do and it's theirs as well. It's such a lovely way to make friends and to connect with people because they can relate to your music as well. That's one of the things that I really want to get across with my original material. They're all from personal experience, and I think it's such a lovely way to actually connect with the listener because maybe they'll be like, I've been through that as well, and this is what she's been through too, so I can listen to a song about that because I love whenever artists are able to do that for me as well.
Who are some of the artists that, and we have more music coming up, folks, live and some videos. Who are some of the artists, whether they're Irish or European artists or American, Canadian, whatever they may be, that you've always enjoyed and that you like to listen to and maybe that you've looked up to along the way?
I have looked up to Taylor Swift for years and years and years. She is by far my favorite artist of all time because her songs are just so real and they're so relatable, and I just think she's amazing.
Yeah. Who else is the, what would be in your sort of iPod right now, your player?
I would listen to like a variety as well.
Yeah,
I love a big variety. I would be massively into country music, and with Ed Sheeran over in the UK because he has a background in Irish music as well, so he incorporates that into his music. Like with his song Galway Girl or Nancy Mulligan, he incorporates all of his roots into his actual singles, which inspires me as well because that's my roots too.
You know, I've interviewed so many of the Irish artists, specifically many that you know of, and they talk a lot about the connection in Ireland, of course, to folk music, to country music.
Yeah.
It's really big. We had somebody I interviewed here in the States on PBS television, but he was on this show too, was Nathan Carter. And Nathan Carter, of
Yes.
course, one of the big Irish, I think he's from originally from England, but in Ireland, he's a big hit, one of the leading country music stars in Ireland. And he was talking about that, the love of country music and folk music runs deep in Ireland.
It definitely does. I am such a huge fan of country music and Irish music. That would be probably the main genre that I would listen to.
Yeah, that's so you like a variety. You like a little of everything. With that lovely smile. If she's frozen with that smile. I mean, that would sometimes when you get frozen with some of the worst looks, but she's frozen with that smile. So I think what we'll do is we will slip off to some music here and we will show that music video because her Wi-Fi probably in Ireland, it gets a little tricky with the Wi-Fi. So her Wi-Fi might have froze. So she might have to move around into a different room. However, we are prepared because we're going to do At Last. Here is Daisie Conway doing, I mean, that's a great shot, just leaving her up like that, right? But we want to hear from her and she's going to perform live for us too. So she'll come back in. Daisie or her family that's watching, all she needs to do is go back into the link that she went into to get into the online studio. So again, all she needs to do is just go back into the link, the link she signed into, that'll get her back into our online studio. But while she's doing that, everybody get a cup of coffee. I got to reheat mine. It's iced coffee by now. Good to have you with us. We do this all the time, folks. This is the Jim Master Show live entertainment lifestyle talk show series. We have a good time, warm freestyle, cool conversations with great guests. We go on location. We do host chat shows. We've talked about food. We did holidays. I did a whole St. Patrick's Day show where this whole set was green. We have a good time here. Let's play At Last with Daisie. And while we're listening to that, she might have a moment or two to be able to get back into our online studio. So if her family's watching, just let Daisie know all she needs to do is to sign back into that online link, which will get her back right here with us on the show. All right, here's At Last with Daisie Conway.
My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, at last the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, you are mine at last.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at some of the great comments that are coming in here too. We're still waiting for her to get back in. She's probably, her Wi-Fi probably went down. So if her family is watching, which they are, let her know to go back into the link, which was the initial link we emailed her, and that'll get her back in. But it's probably her Wi-Fi, you know, the Wi-Fi signal. So what she might have to do is, I'm sure she's scrambling. She's probably like, oh no, what's going on? I want to know if she's still got that smile on her face. Because she's probably scrambling, and they're probably looking for other areas in the house where the Wi-Fi signal could be stronger. Maybe you might have to do that if her mom and dad, grandfather, and all are still watching, and I'm sure they're all scrambling. You're there? Okay. She is in the waiting area. She's not back in yet, so she has to go back into the link that she has to go back into the link that we sent her initially. So she has to go back into the link. She's not here. Usually if she was here, we'd see her in the lower part of the screen. So tell her to back out of the link and sign back into the link, and then she'll pop back up here, and then we'll bring her back up. That's what it is. She's not in the queue. So she needs to go back into that link. And we will be here. Here she comes. Perfect. There she is. Yes. Let's see. After that, do you think she still has that smile on her face? She does. She does. She's a professional.
Honestly, you see, with my internet,
it's the Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Not even just Wi-Fi, it's me. Because
it was you? you just step on a cord or something?
It was just like a security update thing, and I accidentally hit restart.
Oh, so yes, you know, isn't it funny how your computer times those things like that? When you're doing something, and you know, like this, all of a sudden the computer's like, time for a security update, and right, and if you say yes, it'll restart the whole computer. So what was going through your head when you saw everything go black, the computer sign off, sign on? You're like,
oh dear.
Oh no. But fortunately, with our show, you know, since we're live and we like to spend some time with our guests, you know, sometimes on a lot of shows, you're on for like 20 minutes and it's, you know, talk about the song, talk about the movie, talk about the book, and you're out. With us, you know, we're here. We're here. Everybody's gathered and we have a good time and a lot of cracks. So what we did is we segued into At Last. We played At Last. So, and everybody loves it. So that was good. We had that video to get us through there. And I, believe me, I could vamp for as long as I need to. I can fill in the dead air. Gorgeous rendition of At Last from Christine Clifton in North Carolina. And Joanne says, yes, she has a gorgeous smile as always. And Juanita, most beautiful voice. And she signed in. Yep, your mother. Yes, I was communicating with your family. I said, let her know all she needs to do is sign back into our private link. And
just missed my dog. She came in to visit. She was sitting my knee.
Oh, call her back. Hey, this audience.
I'll bring her in for the end.
Our audience loves animals, food, pets. And if a little child ran in there, they would love that too. Sometimes that's happened. I was interviewing a Broadway actress and singer, and her 8-year-old kid was playing drums in the other room, and he wanted to do like this online concert thing, but she was on our show. So it's like he just burst through the door. They're his father was in the other room entertaining him, but he somehow managed to get the door open. He ran right to her as she was on the air with me, and starts yanking her headphones to try to pull them off to get her attention to leave being on with us to go in the room to hear him drumming. It was cute. It was cute. She stayed because we still had, we were only early into the, episode of the show. But when we did wrap up, that's what she did. She said, I'm now going to go and he's going to do a little concert for us and we're going to stream it to his grandparents in Florida. And it was really, really cute. It was really, really cute. But things like that happen. We've had dogs jump on people's laps and
I wouldn't mind that.
We've had guests who've had to get up and walk away and we just see the empty chair. We've got a whole collection of shots of guests' empty chairs when they've had to walk away to get something to drink or just dismiss themselves for a second, or there's a picture or something or whatever that they wanted to like show us. Oh, it's my Grammy Award, or it's my Oscar. I have it in the other room. Can I go get it, Jim? And I'm like, sure, I'll just chat with our audience and you go get it and you go bring it. And that's cool, when they do that. So it's all freestyle. No worries. As a matter of fact, while you were, rebooting your computer, we did a little digging and we found something. We are professionals here at the Jim Masters Show Live. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
It was me last week.
That was just last week, and that's in the Irish Sea.
Uh-huh.
The sea looks quite calm there. Nice. I mean, it doesn't look necessarily like it would be, because the sea can get a little rough sometimes, right?
Yeah, it can definitely get really rough, and depending where you are in the boat, you can get really heavily splashed.
Yes. How far out do you go? Like how far out into the sea do you go? Do you hover along the coast?
Sometimes we actually go pretty far out, like past the buoys and everything, which are the wee markers for the ships.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep water.
It's pretty deep water. Yeah. Any close calls where it starts rocking because of waves at all, or?
Just last week, it was very, very rocky. Last week, it was very, very rocky because we had really bad weather in Ireland last week. It was really rainy, really windy, and the combination of the both, we were out in the sea and it was getting dark. It was not good for the nerves.
Santo's happy because we got that rowing shot. Santo's happy. It was sort of like this, right? You and me, we got that shot. We got that photo. And look what Mom says. Happy Ivor and Nana Olive said to say they love you lots and are so proud. That's beautiful.
My nanny that has the 14 siblings.
The 14, and my mother, the youngest of the 16. They could probably speak the same language and understand what it's like. Yeah, they're eating a lot of oatmeal and sharing the bathrooms and all of that, I'm sure. That's funny. At Last, again, we got a lot of great comments about At Last. You love Etta James. Is that one of the people that you really enjoy? She, of course, known for that beautiful song.
It's just such a classic song, and she has such a timeless voice. So that jazz swing era, I really, really am quite fascinated by. It's such a stunning style to sing, and she does it so beautifully. So, of course, I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, well, you certainly did. Absolutely. What's really cool about those videos that we just saw is the fact that they're unique and they're different in their styles and in their ranges. And it shows the versatility of your voice. You're a soprano. How do you describe your style? Or do you not have a particular style so you don't box yourself in, so you don't get labeled? I know they say Irish soprano, but what do you think the Daisie Conway style is, or are you still developing that?
Well, I think it's quite obvious that it would be developing every day nearly, because I've only been really doing things like this for about a year and a half, and that's not a lot of time, but I would probably have more of a specific writing style as opposed to a specific singing style, because I grew up singing so many different genres. I'm trained classically and in musical theatre, and I can sing jazz. As you saw, I sing folk music, and I can also do country and opera as well as one of mine. And it's just like a variety. I can sing any type of song, but my preferred style of writing is that folk pop sort of vibe where I'm taking my own life stories and combining them with the music from my own life and creating it into a story nearly in a song. And I'm naturally quite a storyteller, and to put that to music is just really good fun, honestly.
You know, that's something that a lot of the Irish artists we've had on, and those I've, you know, had an opportunity, those are the friends of mine and what have you, say is, and again, I think that's a cultural thing too. In Ireland, storytelling is a very big part of the culture, whether it's through music, whether it's through just regular commentary, or it's through comedy, you know, joke telling. The Irish like to tell a lot of jokes and long stories. And
as you can tell from here tonight.
Me too. I'm always looking for the funny side of whatever's going on in life, and I'll always end up find that funny line. And
there's always a bright side for everything. You have to laugh.
Exactly right. That's a beautiful way to look at it. There's always a bright side. And if anything that this last 12 months has taught us about life and how short it is and precious it is and how beautiful it is that, you know,
Definitely.
there's always a bright side if you look to the light. What are some of the things that, you know, inspire you to perform, inspire you to write and to play in the way that you do, Daisy?
I think it's like a range of things. I take a lot of my inspiration from my family because they're just everything to me. My family mean the world, and they inspire me every day because of how much they encourage me. It's like my mom's my rock, and she always has been, always will be. And I'm so inspired by her because she's just perfect to me. And if I could even be half of the woman that she is, then I'd be really happy. But I think musically as well, what inspires me is being able to form, even though I don't see the people directly or on a one-on-one all the time, it's such a lovely way to connect with everybody because everybody has shared experiences. We've all had heartbreak. We've all had feelings of being really full of love, being really happy. And it's a really nice way to actually sort of relate to each other with maybe 3-4 minutes of a song, even if it is just for a short amount of time. It's just such a nice bond you can form with people.
It really is. Music can be very healing as much as it is, you know, enjoyable and you can dance or whatever it may be. It's got healing properties, and a lot of people have been listening to a lot of music in the last, you know, 12 months or so, and turning to all kinds of music to feel better and to reflect, you know, on the past and look to the future. So it's very healing, isn't it?
Completely. I literally couldn't agree more, because that's what I do as well with music. Sometimes there's a song for everything, pretty much.
Is that the dog trying to get in?
He's actually barking at the window here.
Oh, outside, looking in the window?
Literally just over there.
Saying, why aren't you letting me in? I thought you loved me.
She's supposed to be on this show instead of me.
Oh, well, watch what happens. That's one thing. So you might want to wait a little bit and we'll bring her on. But once you do that, the pet becomes, you know, the dog or the cat or the bird or the turtle becomes the star. Right. Exactly. You and I.
He is the star, though. You
and I take a back seat and the pet becomes the star. We had Ryan Kelly on with his dog, and once he was on the show twice, and both times the dog was in the background. Then he had the dog on with him, you know, and it was in his lap while he was playing. As soon as the dog came on, I think there was Larry. The dog's name was Larry. The dog was the hit. Ryan became second fiddle, and the dog was the star. Everybody was saying, "Oh, cute dog! Love the dog! Oh my God! There's Larry! There's the." It was cool. What kind of dog is it?
I have a King Charles Spaniel, so she's got the really big brown eyes. I can't say no to her at all. So she tries to come in here. She's staying. Actually, funny story. Whenever I was younger, there was a Dogs Trust, which is a charity for dogs, and trying to find them new homes and things for ones that have been abandoned and been rescued so that they can have a better life. And they hosted like a local family fun day, sort of like a dog show thing. I think that's her actually coming in.
She's really trying to get in there.
Just wants to be part of it.
Oh wait. Oh, I just saw the side of somebody. Is that your mother? Is that your mom?
This is my baby. Say hello to everybody. She snorts a lot.
What a cutie. She's talking.
She's just singing. What are you doing?
She's
saying hello?
She's definitely an alto or a baritone.
Oh, definitely. Maybe a bass. What you doing? You saying hello? Oh,
Spaniels are great. We had, when I was a kid, we had an English Springer Spaniel. The Spaniels are beautiful dogs, aren't they?
I know I'm being biased, but I love them.
Does she realize she's internationally seen right now? She's like, oh, you're doing this to me again, huh?
She was actually in my Valentine's Day concert as well. There's my mom.
Hello to mom. Your mom is your associate producer today.
She's away off to go get biscuits.
Biscuits for your dog?
Yes.
Or biscuits out of the oven for you?
Biscuits for Lucy. Lucy's getting her biscuits at night. That's her wee thing.
Yeah, see? What a cutie from Merlin in Canada, and Jen in Allentown, Pennsylvania, USA. Cute puppy. And Maureen in Arizona, USA. What a beautiful puppy. See?
That's like my favorite compliments from the night.
So well, you got more coming in too. Cutie Pie from Mary Bishop, who's watching in Florida, USA. That's cute. That's really fantastic. Got another cool thing here that we wanted to show. Let's see if we can bring this up. This is cool. Just some of the articles and things. Why Daisy's been a wee ray of sunshine under lockdown. Magazine articles, newspaper articles. I think this was in the Ulster paper there in Ireland. Tell us about some of that cool coverage and press that's been happening there in Ireland too, huh? A wee ray of sunshine under lockdown.
Taken actually from my nickname all through school. They called me that.
Yeah, they so.
But the press coverage over in my home country, honestly, it's been so lovely to see everybody being so supportive. And like I've duetted with a lot of local big names, actually, to be honest. Andrea Begley would be one of the girls that I've duetted with. We actually were on UTV Life together, which is a big show over here, filmed in Belfast and broadcasted for the whole nation to see. And that was such a lovely experience because I've been such a big fan of Andrea for a long time. I remember watching her actually whenever I was 13, whenever she was on The Voice.
Yes.
And I was just fascinated by her. And then to see her actually singing in the room beside me, because with lockdown restrictions, we actually couldn't really be in the same room. It was just, even to see her, I was like, wow, I can't believe this is where I've ended up. And
this is happening. Yeah.
And actually, you mentioned Mairead Healy. She was actually the first duet collaboration that I posted on my music page. Me and her performed the song For Good from Wicked, the musical.
Oh yeah, That's
But
right.
she's such a lovely one. She has been so supportive of my entire music career from the very, very start, and she's such a lovely girl.
Yeah, she's going to be coming on the show as well, which is very exciting. And even while you're sharing all of that wonderful commentary with us, they're still talking about the dog.
The Lady and the
Oh,
Tramp, and
Lucy,
that
you're
is true. I've been told
gorgeous.
that before.
Oh, from Juanita in South Africa. And Jane's bummed because she's in Sweden and she missed the puppy.
No, Jane.
Jane, you'll have
I'll bring her back.
she'll bring her back. Jennifer says, reminds me of Lady on Disney, Lady and
That
the
is
Tramp,
exactly
Lady
what
that Disney.
everybody says.
Yeah. Yeah. And Marty Thompson. And thanks again, Marty. Marty did the super chat. Marty, you're the best. We appreciate that. Such a wonderful, talented, lovely. Melbourne is a beautiful city. They're mad for RC rules, football, and of course, Irish Gaelic footballers come over to play in the AFL. Can you speak Gaelic? Are you fluent with the language?
I learned a lot of it in primary school, and I've been trying to teach myself it again, but I probably wouldn't really do it very well.
Any words that you remember that people might be able to hear, like a word or two, just to hear how it sounds?
I know August means and Cahir is for, because I heard people say that a lot. I was in P4 whenever I learned, and it was just like the number 4 that I remember back then. We learned a song about 2 little birds and sitting on your shoulders, and they had names as well. I know one of them was called Peter, and I remember having to sing this in my class with all of the other children, and that was really most of what I remember until I started teaching myself again during lockdown.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, did you ever think that you'd be saying that, or any of us, the things that we did during the pandemic, the things that we did during lockdown? So now I always tell everybody, how when you would say BC, it happened BC, that meant before Christ. Now it's before COVID. Everything that happened before, it's like the updated version. BC is, do you mean BC before Christ, or you mean the BC before COVID? Oh, before COVID. I actually
love that. I'm going to start using that.
Yeah, BC before COVID. See? You learn something new every day on our show. You want to tell some jokes? You want to play live, right? You've got some music for us, huh? Tell us about what you want to share with us. We're getting so many great comments. And again, we welcome everybody to the Jim Master Show Live. We always have a good time. This is an entertainment lifestyle talk show series. We do this 7 days a week. Could you believe we've done over 400 shows live 7 days a week? And I didn't realize that. It's like 410, something like that, Daisy. Yet there's only 365 days in a year, and we've done over 400. Somebody said, Jim, how did you do that? It's like, what? So you want to sprinkle some more fabulous talent our way, my friend?
Yes, of course. I actually have prepared a few songs, and I saw that I think it was Anne Wozniak earlier said that she wanted to hear Make Me Feel My Love. So I have actually, whenever I was offline, I've found my track for that as well. So I will do that for Anne.
Fantastic.
And I've picked a few songs from Ireland so that you get a flavour of where I'm from and just what the local music's like. You mentioned Phil Coulter's been on the show. I'm actually going to perform one of his songs.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Have you met him?
No, not yet.
Worked with him yet? He's an Irish treasure, isn't he? So many.
He definitely is.
He did a couple of songs at his piano. He was live at his house at his piano. And one of them was The Old Man, which is a very beautiful, beautiful song. And Sir James Galway, when he was on with Lady Jane Galway, they're friends. And it was over Christmas time. So it was really a beautiful time. And they were at their home in Switzerland when they were on. And they both, of course, brilliant flautists, and they teach, Lady Jean as well. And they did like a mini little concert in front of their Christmas tree. It was beautiful. Anybody want to see those episodes, you can see them on our YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV. But it was really, really beautiful. Phil Coulter, yeah, that's a great name in the music business, huh?
Definitely. And if they're wanting to see his episode, I know he was on the show, make sure you subscribe to the Jim Masters show, because I've enjoyed it. I've actually been watching some of the old episodes and I've really enjoyed watching the show. So everybody, you'll love it.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Daisy. Very kind of you. And there it is, folks. Jim Masters TV. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily content and episodes. And smiles like daisies. So you're going to do a Phil Coulter song now?
Yeah, it's a song called The Town I Love So Well, because there's actually,
yes.
I don't know if you've heard of the city dairy.
Oh, sure, yeah.
The north. Yeah, it's about that city. That's probably about 2 hours away from where I am, so pretty close, because it's quite a small island, and just because that's what the likes of my parents and my grandparents grew up with, what he's describing in this song during the Troubles, and
yeah,
it's such a reflective song.
There's a lot of history in that area in throughout Ireland, but that town and that region specifically, yeah. Phil really captures it in the words that he's penned for that song. So that's a great choice. So yeah, that's a good one to kick things off with. All right. So we have the wonderful Daisie Conway live from Ireland. Her computer's all rebooted. She's ready to go.
It just went so well until that point.
Hey, and you can't fret, right? You can't get all upset or nervous. So you just roll with it. You're like, you know what? Jim will probably keep talking. He'll probably play at last. He'll chat with the viewers, and I'll be back. He's chatting with my mom, in chat. So everything's under control.
Like, my parents were more panicked than me. The dog and all being like, what happened?
She probably came running in like, what? Jim's talking to you, but you're not there. What was really cool, and if you watch this back, you'll see it. You fortunately, when your picture froze, you froze with this fantastic smile. Okay. I mean, it would be. It
wasn't like me half blinking or something.
Everybody always, when you freeze, it's always like mid-sentence, or it's always like,
the
worst.
Way.
Yeah, or you're like, and I've even had it happen to me, and I'm like, oh my God, of all the time, it couldn't have waited. I was just smiling 3 seconds ago. It couldn't have frozen then. But yours, you were lucky. Lucky, Irish. It was just like a total. We were actually looking at the smile, saying, "Gee."
Yeah, I'm just frozen smiling.
Frozen smiling. It was perfect. It was perfect. All right, so here's Daisie with some music for us here on the Jim Masters Show live, and take it away, my friend.
In my memory, I will always see the time that I had loved so well, where our school played ball by the gas yard wall, and they laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways. In the town I loved so well. In the early morning, a gay factory horn called women from Cregan, the moor and the bog, while the men on the door played a mother's role, fed the children and then walked the dog. And when times got rough, there was just about enough, and they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the town I loved so well. There was music there in a dairy, like a language that we all could understand. I remember the day when I got my first pay, when I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. For I learned about life, and I found me a wife in the town I loved so well. But when I returned, how my eyes have burned to see how a town could be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bomb-town bars, and the gas and hands-on to every breeze. Now the army's in stone by that old gas-yard wall, and the damp barbed wire gets higher and higher. With their tanks and their guns, oh my God, what have they done to the town I loved so well? Now the music's gone, but they carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, but their hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I loved so well.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
You I knew you were going to laugh after that. It was fantastic. Really, really, really. Again, you totally knocked that out of the park, and you interpreted it in such a beautiful way. I'm sure Phil Coulter himself, hearing you sing that, he does watch this show from time to time. So hopefully maybe he's hearing it. And if so, hello, Phil, and all the rest of our lovities around the world, guests and viewers. That song really is something quite special, isn't it? Look at some of the comments coming in. Daisy's voice makes me smile and some tears. Her emotion is so real. Beautiful addition to Lovity Hall. Remember, I was telling you, they call me Mr. Lovity. They call this Lovity Hall. Our viewers are the Lovity Squad, because in the summer I said,
so sweet. Thank you.
Yes, light, love, and levity. So you're now a Lovity on the Jim Master Show Live. How does it make you feel?
Honestly, I'm honored.
Isn't it? As are we to include you in our mix of fabulous lovities. Santo, heart, 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 heart. Juanita, clap, 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 clap. South Africa. Jane in Sweden. Such a wonderful woman, so young, so smart, with a beautiful voice and smiling, talking dog too. A great guest, Jim. This is a great show, Jim. Thank you, Daisy. And Jane watches. She's one of our more recent lovities, and we love that. She watches us again from Sweden. Very beautiful voice, Daisy. This is Crystal Nolan in Connecticut, USA, between New York and Boston. And Good Magical from Jen Barry Slancha, and she's in Allentown, Pennsylvania, USA. Juanita says, love this song. You sing it beautifully, Daisy. And that's really nice to say, gang. And of course, Joanne Cupid. Oh, I can listen to you sing all day. Daisy, I love this song. And everybody has good taste on this show, I tell you. Merlin, wonderful lovity, faithful lovity, and troopity. She is so easy to listen to. I agree. Jen says, fun show today. Lots of our Irish crack, Slancha. Mary Bishop of Florida says, my favorite Phil Coulter song. Wonderful rendition, Daisy. Just beautiful. Crystal in Connecticut, USA. Hi, Jim and everyone. I got here just in time to hear beautiful music. Amy in the United States says, what a great show. Daisy is the cutest, love her voice, and wonderful spirit. Makes you blush, huh? I tell you, if you ever have a bad day, just come here to the Jim Master Show Live. You'll feel like $1,000,000 when you're done. And of course, your associate producer in the other room, she is bursting with pride. Yeah, I
call her my manager instead of my manager.
Oh, absolutely. And Jen says in Allentown, Pennsylvania, Daisy, you are now a lovity. See, even the viewers, the lovities, are saying you're a lovity.
Oh.
And Pamela Perkle, nice to see you, Pamela. Welcome to the Jim Master Show Live once again. Pamela is one of our regular lovity viewers as well. Nice to see you, Pamela. And that's cool. Beautifully done, my friend. And Pamela says, hi, Jim and everyone. And I love your, what a cool profile photo she has. You see it? Isn't that cute? It's animated. That's Pamela Perkle. Yeah, that's a cool shot. Welcome, Pamela. You have another song for us, right?
Jay, I have as many as you want. I actually took on board, I don't even know if she's still watching. If Anne Wozniak's still watching, then let me know, because I'm going to on the song that you requested.
Yes, and she always rewatches everything too. Matter of fact, do you know the Byrne brothers? They were on the show too. They were from Dublin. They moved to Orlando, Florida. They love to surf. They love, you like the ocean too, like I do. They're always surfing and everything, but they're doing quite well. And Anne goes to see the Byrne brothers when they are performing in Florida. And Marty Thompson says, massive future young star, young and talented.
Oh.
Right here on the Jim Master Show Live. Absolutely. And I'm glad we were able to put this together and connect, right? When I said, do you want to pop on the show?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's been such a lovely opportunity.
My pleasure. newfound friendship, and we'll definitely stay in contact.
Oh, definitely.
Wow, from Jane in Sweden. She's loving it as well. What's the next song you have for us as well?
Well, this one's the one that's the request, so I'm gonna do.
So Juanita says,
"Make You Feel My Love" one.
Anne is with her granddaughter who just came into the room, and I guess they're in the backyard pool. So Anne said she's going to watch later. So when you do it, it'll be a surprise for Anne when she re-watches this. Anybody wants to see this episode or any of our episodes again, even though we're live, you can see this whole episode in its entirety. If you missed any of our episodes of our series, the Jim Masters Show Live YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV, you can see this again. And all of the episodes 24/7, 365 on our YouTube channel right here. So here's that song for Anne Wozniak in Jacksonville, Florida. Even though she's not here, she will be here, and I'm sure she's going to love it. And we're going to love it.
You're having a nice time with your granddaughter, Anne, and I hope you enjoy this whenever you hear it later.
Absolutely. Once again, Jane says, what a voice, fantastic to listen to. And Jennifer says, Jim, could we have Daisy back on the show?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, I'm surprised. You know, Jennifer usually always asks all the guests, what is your Zen place? And she'll usually, it could be anywhere, anything. Of course, the most Zen is with your family and friends. That's always the most, me too. But the choices that she usually lays out are the ocean or the mountains. Now, Ireland isn't necessarily mountainous, and it is surrounded by the ocean. I'm guessing that the ocean is a Zen. Obviously, you're in the rowing team and all. She's sort of in the mountains of Pennsylvania, USA. So she loves the mountains. I love all of it, but the ocean is my go-to as well.
The ocean's my go-to.
The ocean is your go-to.
Because whenever you're out rowing and it's really, really flat, it's just so peaceful.
Yeah.
It's really soothing, actually, as well, listening to the water.
So, Jennifer Barry, you've got your question answered already before you even asked it. she's the ocean, and Jen loves the mountains, and all of it is great, right? It's all one big, beautiful world. All right. Once again, Daisie Conway, the ever-smiling Daisie Conway. Tomorrow, she's going to be doing a toothpaste commercial.
I will be. I think I should be getting phone calls from Colgate.
Yeah, Colgate and Crest, at least.
I had to do a toothpaste commercial for one of my high school videos we had to make for ICT, which is like computers and stuff. So we had to film a toothpaste commercial, and I was the selected person in our group to be like,
I wonder
this is our toothpaste.
You didn't have to brush your teeth in that or anything, or pretend to, did you?
No, but I did have to avoid the big, massive projector screen whenever I nearly hit my face on it getting onto the stage.
See, these are the behind the scenes stories that you only get on JMS Live. Behind the scenes of how we make all of this look so easy, but all the crazy things that can happen, right? Behind the scenes.
Definitely. I mean, if you want to hear more about that one, make sure you subscribe.
That's right. Make sure you subscribe, and she will, on part 2, when she comes back, she'll tell us the rest.
With the video.
That's it. and she will, next time when she's back, her computer is going to be rebooted and security checked prior. And now watch, as soon as I say that, our system will probably ask to be rebooted too.
Yeah, and then I won't know what to do.
Well,
I'll just be sitting there.
Just know again that freeze frame shot of you was fantastic. You might even want to print it out and make it a headshot. It was like really good. It was one of the best Wi-Fi internet freeze frames I've ever seen.
It's actually I'm kind of impressed with
that.
Glad.
You're lucky. You're lucky the Irish. All right. So everybody's waiting for some more music. And here's my fabulous guest, Daisie Conway on the Jim Masters Show Live with more music here on our show. Daisie? You're the producer too. I know on your end. These days you got to do it all.
Literally.
That's it. There she is.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I won't ever do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue. I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on a rolling sea, and on the highways of regret, the winds of change are blowing wide and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love.
Really nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Bravo, bravo. Knocking out of the park once again, my friend. Beautiful. I want to show you some of our live commentary coming in here. And again, anybody that maybe is watching this later on in the archives, drop a like on this video and leave a comment below as well. These are comments that are coming in live as we do our show live that you're seeing here. But if you still want to comment, feel free to do it on our YouTube channel if you're enjoying these episodes of the Jim Master Show Live. My special guest, Daisie Conway. Beautifully sang Daisy from Merlin in Canada, and Crystal in Connecticut, USA. Absolutely beautiful, very soothing as well. That interpretation really is. Wowee from Juanita. That's her word. She's that means fantastic. And I can listen to Daisy the rest of the night. That's from Jane in Sweden. And more coming in here. Mary Bishop in Pine Island, Florida, USA, down in southern Florida. Wonderful singing, Daisy. And Jennifer Saslancha, love this song. Joanne Cupid, our Aussie audience. Absolutely beautiful, Daisy. And all kinds of emojis too coming in. Pamela Perkle says, Absolutely beautiful. I love that. And a couple more. Santo wanted us to know he had to sneak out, going to church, going to catch the rest of this on replay.
Oh,
Great interview, Jim. It was a joy to listen to you, Daisy. See your beautiful smile and hear your laugh. That's fantastic. And Jane says, what a voice. Fantastic to listen to. Jen Barry says, ocean and the mountains, the best Zen places, Slancha. She always asks those questions. And love Celtic woman, Chris B. Bravo, Daisy. And make you feel my love. I'm just catching up. Bravo. And Pamela says, smash the like button and shared. Thank you, Pamela Perkle. We love you, Pamela Perkle, all the time on the Jim Masters Show Live. You're the best. All of you are. Thank you, Daisy. Very beautiful voice. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. And you have another song for us too, right?
actually do. I was thinking, I was going through different songs that I've performed over the years, and the one that always stands out to me is the one that I did for my first ever video that I posted online, and I thought I would share it with you because I haven't actually really performed it live very much.
Oh, so this would be something really special and exclusive for the audience. That's cool. Yeah. What is it? What's the title?
It's the one called I've Been Waiting for You from the Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. All right. As you get ready to press play, and if people could only see like the technology,
it's
that's
just my hand sitting over here.
Yeah, just magically the band starts to play, and it's like,
where
are all those musicians?
Also, before I sing this song, because it links to all my social media profiles, if you're watching, make sure to subscribe to Jim Masters and make sure to like all of his social media profiles, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also make sure to go on to my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. I'm just at Daisie Conway Music, and you'll be able to see more of this, see more of me, and hear more of my songs, and you'll be able to actually hear my original songs and see how they're coming along whenever I start to record them on Saturday.
It's all one big happy family supporting one another, and I think that's a very important and beautiful thing to do, right?
Definitely.
I wholeheartely agree, and thanks for saying that. And everybody should do that too. Follow what Daisy said. follow Daisy's Yellow Brick Road. Marty says one of the greatest love songs ever sang, and wonderfully as well. Bob Dylan is an amazing songwriter. Yeah, really, really beautiful. And Sherry Lee Leonard is watching from the United States. What a beautiful voice, and treat to hear her perform live. Thank you, she says. Thank you, Sherry Lee.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, Sherry Lee. Thanks. She's a regular Loverty viewer as well, and tunes in, and we love when she's here as well. All right, so we'll hear you do your thing once again. Can't wait. And thanks for all the great music and awesome chat today. Loving it.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Oh, it's my pleasure. We'll have you back too. We'll keep the light on for you, and you're welcome back anytime, my friend.
Thank you. Next time I'll have to perform my originals.
Yeah, maybe we'll see you do the instrument too. You know, you can pick one.
Maybe I'll bring out all of the instruments and the dog. She can sing along.
Sherry Lee says, "Love you back," and you have a beautiful, deep, and harmonious voice. Thanks for letting us enjoy it, Daisy. I love that. I love that. And Joan Sandoz says, "You're a beautiful Irish lass, so talented. I hope all the Irish groups in Ireland see this and want you to work and record with them." Absolutely.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes. And we welcome all the Irish groups to join us here on the Jim Masters Show Live. We seem to have had a lot of, our show does everything, guests from all backgrounds, and not just music, but life in general. And but we've had a lot coming from Ireland, which is wonderful. What a beautiful voice, and treat to hear you perform live. Gorgeous. Good stuff, gang. All right, here she is. the wonderful Daisie Conway on JMS Live.
Hopefully, if you know this one, because it's from Mamma Mia, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, you can sing along at home.
Everybody sing along, sing
You
along.
hear my parents from upstairs singing it.
What does Jane say? Jane in Sweden says it would be fantastic to visit a show with this talented woman. If she comes to Sweden, absolutely be there in the audience.
Oh,
So you've been invited to Sweden. And,
I love Sweden. I've been to Sweden before. It's stunning.
Well, I mentioned my mother, right, being the youngest of the 16, her mother's mother, Hilma, came from Gothenburg, Sweden, and was a princess, and she lived in a castle and was part of the Swedish like royalty family. And then when they moved to the United States from Sweden, this would be my great-grandmother, my mother's grandmother, her mother's mother. They settled in Boston, Massachusetts, and then spread out from there. And then she had my grandmother, who then had the 16, with my mother being the youngest. But there is a Swedish connection too on my mother's
connection too.
Mother's grandmother came from Sweden. And they say the castle's still there. I have yet to get to Sweden.
You have to go visit that castle.
We've got to go visit and claim it.
Yes, exactly.
The Jim Master Show Live today is now from the castle. We are from the castle.
Lovely castle.
Lovely castle. There you go. I love it. High five. That's great marketing. Amy says your future is bright, Daisy. I can't wait to watch you shine. Oh yeah, we're gonna stay in contact, and hopefully, if you're here in the States, we'll gather as well. I look forward to that, and love to hear your originals too. Yeah, the originals are all excited. Cool stuff. All right.
If you want to hear my originals, they will be out on Spotify and iTunes and things in the next couple of weeks. I'm releasing one of them as a taster single, so make sure to watch out for that. And you'll find all the information on my social media, so make sure to follow Daisie Conway Music.
Cool stuff. All right, Daisy, take it away, my friend. Strike up the band, right?
I have known love before. I thought it would no more take on a new direction. Still, strange as it seems to be, it's truly new to me. That affection, I don't know what you do. You made me think that you will change my life forever. I'll always want you near. Give up on you, my dear. I will never. You thrill me, you delight me, you please me, you excite me. You're all that I've been yearning for. I love you, I adore you, I lay my life before you. I only want you more and more. And finally it seems my only days are through. I've been waiting for you. I'll carry you all the way, and you will choose the day when you're prepared to greet me. I'll be a good mom, I swear. You'll see how much I care when you meet me. You thrill me, you delight me, you please me, you excite me. You're all that I've been yearning for. love you, I adore you. I lay my life before you. I only want you more and more. And when it seems my only days are through, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you.
Really nice. Beautifully done, my friend.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Daisie Conway music right there. And there's how you spell the daisy. I know a lot of people do it with the Y first, probably, but that's
My parents were being very unique.
that's an original way to do it. Yeah, absolutely. Mary Bishop says outstanding. And Love Celtic Woman Crispy says, thanks for being on today. Daisy, such a beautiful voice and love your sweet smile. God bless you and you and yours. Daisy says safe. Already following you, which
Thank
is
you.
awesome. Yes,
Keep them coming.
let's keep them coming, folks. Follow me, follow you. Wasn't it Phil Collins that sang that? Yes, when he was at Genesis. Follow me, follow you.
That's
follow.
us.
Yeah, I love that song. Right. Yes, so follow me, follow you. That's
Yes.
right. We're
Make
all
sure
in
you
this.
follow both me and Jim McMaster.
That's right, Jim Masters. You got it. Really enjoy you, Daisy. Going for supper. We made her hungry.
Well, lucky.
And this is cool. A Phil Collins song next. Yeah. Copyright. Gotta watch the copyright stuff. Juanita says, we'll have to call you King James from Loveday Castle. Oh, I like that.
I think that's a new one for you.
Maybe we should upgrade this from Loveday Hall to Loveday Castle. We're broadcasting.
And with the surname Master as well, it just fits with being a king.
It's that name, Masters, on my father's side, my father's mother's side, Ireland, my father's side, England, and they hail from Yorkshire. The Masters, yeah, kind of cool. So yeah, not nice comments coming in here from everybody. Really, really nice. You love variety. Again, we're really sharing quite a variety of great material, huh?
Definitely. I mean, I just love every genre of music, so why not just do them all?
Exactly right. Exactly right. Do you have one more you want to share before we wrap?
I'm open to suggestions. If anybody wants anything, I will know.
Is there anything from one of the originals you can tease us with so they can get a sense of it? Because some of them have asked about that. And then maybe that'll attract them to look for more or something like that, perhaps.
Well, I have musical theatre numbers, which I haven't done yet tonight. And I have, if anybody knows the musical Waitress.
Sure, yeah.
I know she used to be
Amy says do a country song. Your mom says do Danny Boy. So that is an Irish, you mentioned doing some of the Irish material. So that is, do you want to do something Irish? Something that you did the Phil Coulter, which was beautiful. So Jen says original. Sherry says yes. Sherry Lee, do a country song. Your mom says Danny Boy. Do you want to?
I can do a small flavor of an original, but I'd have to get my guitar, and I haven't.
Maybe she's going to do a mashup. Danny Boy with this. Do you want to get the guitar? That would be cool because I could chat with the audience and they can see you doing your thing. Sure. You want to? What a duet would be with Daisy and her dog. Jennifer agrees, Danny Boy. And again, Danny Boy. Do you want to do Danny Boy?
I can do Danny Boy.
Yeah, why not? Seems to be the one that is the one that they're all asking for. So I guess because it's just traditional Irish and they want to hear, they've probably heard it a million different ways from a million different people. Now they want to hear the Daisie Conway take on it.
Pressure now.
All right. So you probably do it a cappella, right? Because I doubt that you have it all queued up musically, right?
I actually do.
You do?
I do, because I am
everybody
so
asks Danny
prepared.
Boy, right? Or when Irish eyes are smiling and all the traditional ones. I know. So it's a beautiful song, of course.
It's such a beautiful song.
It really is, with a poignant, and actually, Danny Boy would be really nice because here in the United States, it's Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day weekend, where we're remembering those who, sacrificed for our freedom and for our life. It's a beautiful weekend where people get together with family and have picnics and go to parks and do all the outdoor summery type stuff, which sort of in the United States is the unofficial start of summer. Summer doesn't start till mid-June, but here they use Memorial Day as sort of like the unofficial start of summer, amusement parks, beaches and everything. But it's also a time when people place wreaths at national cemeteries and it's a very moving, beautiful, very beautiful weekend too. So Danny Boy might be Danny Boy might be appropriate for the weekend.
Danny Boy it is.
Danny Boy it is. Oh, guy, you guys would be happy. Danny Boy it is. With
This
Daisy.
is one of my wee nanny, Olive from Lauren, the one with the 14 siblings. This is one of her favorite ones. So she'll be singing along at home.
So this really just continues to show your vocal range too for our audience, my friends. So it's perfect. I guess they flipped the coin and it was heads up and they said Danny Boy. So
I grew up singing Ariana Grande songs, like doing the whistle notes and everything in the car. I still do that. So that's not one for tonight though.
Danny Boy with Daisie Conway. Good stuff. All right.
Oh, Danny Boy, the pines are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The sun was gone and all the flowers are dying. 'Tis you must go and I must fight. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny Boy, oh, Danny Boy, I love you so. for you shall bend and tell me that you love me, and I will sleep in peace until you come to me.
That was really beautiful, my friend. That was very beautiful. And I think that was a really perfect choice considering, as I mentioned, it's here in the States, it's Memorial Day weekend, and that there's elements of that in Danny Boy. And it just shows, your range, because you picked a good variety of music and material for us to share with everybody. And I just think it's awesome. You want to do something else and just surprise us? Don't even say what it is and just surprise us. You can pick anything. Sherry Lee says, perfect. Mom says, stunning. Wonderful version of Danny Boy. It was really, really beautifully done. Done perfectly. Thank you, Daisy, for sharing your beautiful music with us. May you have a wonderful career ahead. Good luck with the album too. Amy says, incredible, beautiful, and so elegantly interpreted. Daisy, really, really nice. Did you want to do one last one of your choice of anything and maybe surprise us? You're welcome to.
I don't mind. What does everybody at home want?
Flip that coin, gang. You have an option. Daisy's asking. Is there anything that comes to mind for you? Do you want to surprise us with something?
Or any specific genre? What does anybody want? And then I'll surprise you with what's in the genre.
Yeah, yeah. How about is there a genre? Well, somebody said country. Do you want to do something country? Earlier, I think they said country. Before they said Danny Boy, they said country.
I can do something country if you want.
Superb, magical, and beautiful, and so elegantly interpreted. Yeah, you want to do something country?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever you think, whatever tickles your fancy, whatever you're feeling right now.
Random. This one is gonna be
random. But this is a potpourri. Beautifully sung, Daisy, Danny Boy. I've really enjoyed all of your music and conversation today with Jim. Thank you, Christine Clifton, one of our lovelies watching in North Carolina, USA. Yeah, a lot of USA here today, as always. Good stuff. Yeah. So you'll surprise us, right?
Yes.
You won't even say what it is. You'll just surprise us.
It will just come on, and it will be a surprise to me and a surprise to you.
But that's the best. Leave them wanting more by surprising them, right? You're the best.
Exactly.
You're definitely a Jim Master Show lovely. You're definitely one of our lovelies. All right, Daisie Conway with a very special surprise. Here we go. It's probably Jingle Bells.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. She's taking requests. All right. More comments coming in. Oh, Jane said you raised me up. We played that earlier. A Disney song. That's funny.
A Disney song? Does somebody want?
Yeah. The only thing is that that might do a copyright thing, maybe, because it's Disney. I'm thinking, what Celtic Woman Crispy says, I really love Daniel O'Donnell. Stand Beside Me. I interviewed Daniel several times on television here in the States. He's another very popular Irish performer. You have something queued up that you want to do? Oh, you muted yourself.
Honestly, it keeps coming. It just happens.
It's funny. It's great. I love it. All right. So here she is. It's a surprise for all of us live on the Jim Masters Show Live. Take it away, Daisy and band.
We were both young when I first saw you. I closed my eyes and the flashbang starts. I'm standing here on a balcony in summer air. See the lights, see them party, the ball gowns. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there's left to do is run. You'll be a prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet 'cause we're dead if they knew. So close your eyes. Escape this town for a little while. 'Cause you were Romeo, I was a scarlet letter, and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. But you were everything to me. I was begging you, please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Romeo, save me. They're trying to tell me how to feel. This love is difficult, but it's a real. Don't be afraid, we'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. I got tired of waiting, wondering if you were ever coming around. My faith in you was fading when I met you on the outskirts of town. And I said, Romeo, save me. I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting for you, but you never come. Is this in my head? I don't know what you're thinking. Down to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, marry me, Juliet. You'll never have to be alone. I love you and that's all I really know. I talked to your dad, go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Oh, oh, oh. We were both young when I first saw you.
Really nice. Really, really nice. And thanks for doing that, you know, just sort of out of left field and not necessarily rehearsed and just throwing it out there. It just shows that, you know, you're very versatile and you can roll with it. And I think that's awesome. And the viewers, the Lovities, they're loving it too. Just you could tell just from all of their comments that are coming in here. We'll share some more of them from around the world. Perfectly splendid, says Juanita in South Africa. That's a good description, right? Mary Bishop in Florida, USA. Good choice, Daisy. Great job. Lots of claps from Jane in Sweden. And Amy loves it. She even prefers your version. And she says you're very talented. Joanne Cupid. Absolutely gorgeous. Daisy, love listening as I am painting. Wow. She's painting as she's watching our show and listening to all the crack and the conversation and stories and music. That's wonderful. That's nice. Nice backdrop to the painting. I wonder Joanne, what are you painting? Are you painting a landscape, a portrait? I'd love to know what she's sort of visualizing as she's watching, how we're inspiring her painting. I wonder what she's creating. Be kind of cool to know. All kinds of cool emojis here as well. Jen Barry says, I wish I could sing, but I sing playing me drums. She's a drummer. Me drums are my singing voice. Slancher. Yeah, that's true too. You look at, you know, your voice is obviously an instrument, but sometimes the instruments can also act like a voice for you too, right? You know that as a musician, right?
Any way that you express yourself is really just a voice, and no matter whether you're speaking, singing, or playing a musical instrument, it's all your voice.
Really, really is. Marty says, did you ever sing When You Wish Upon a Star or Somewhere Over the Rainbow? Those, of course, are
yeah,
great.
who hasn't, honestly?
Somewhere over the rainbow. Skies
Up next,
are blue.
Master's singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yeah, we'll whip out the guitar right there and then boom, right? Skies are gray. Or skies are blue, right? They're always sunny when Daisy's around here on the show. This was great. I tell you, you know, we had such an amazing time. What's a typical day like for you now? Do you have a lot of different things that you're doing and that you're trying to, you know, touch upon and you're trying to get done? You know, it's a busy time of life. That the time period of age-wise where you are, there's a lot of decisions to make and there's a lot of forward movement and forward thrust and excitement and energy and, you know, choices and decisions. So it's quite busy, isn't it?
Definitely, especially with everything over in the UK, things are starting to open back up again, and we're actually allowed to go out for dinner, which is something that we haven't really done in about a year. And even simple things like that, it's just nice to see things getting back to normal and see people actually being able to be together again. It's been a tough year for everybody to have to watch people being by themselves and crossing the street to avoid everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Here in the States, everything just about already open. You know, the vaccinations, which have been a blessing. Broadway in New York City is opening in September.
That's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of theaters across the country are still not open, and movie theaters and performance theaters. Some of them are opening outdoor first, but they're trying to figure out the seating because theaters tend to be a little bit older sometimes, so their ventilation and the seats are on top of each other, so they're all trying to scramble to figure out how to do all that. So a lot of the performers are still on hold a little bit to see what's happening, you know, with that. But restaurants, amusement parks, of course, all the stores are always open and other things are open. And, you know, things are looking up, right? They're looking up.
Yeah.
Everything's coming up.
To get better in some way.
Everything's coming up daisies. You've probably heard that before, huh?
Everybody, you see, you can make so many things about my name.
Yes, and with masters too, right? You know, it's really funny. That people ask me sometimes when I talk to customer service on the phone, they go, how do you spell Masters? And I said, you know, I'm the 5th James Masters too. I'm the 5th one. We all have the same, you know, middle name. It's all passed down, the 5th one. And you'll get somebody on the phone and you'll be like, well, they're like, your name is Masters. How do you spell that? I'm like, how do you spell Masters? And they'll be like, yeah. I'm like, because here in the States, there's a college degree called a master's degree. So say, have you ever?
Yeah, we have these over here too.
Bachelor's, master's, doctorate. So I said, have you ever heard of the college degree or the big golf tournament in the United States, the Masters? Yeah. Oh, Masters. I'm like, yeah, Masters.
That's your golf tournament.
That's right. Exactly. Well, if you think about it, a lot of the things in sports and everything, when it's a tournament or when it's something like major, they always call it a Masters of some kind. It's the Masters this, it's the Masters tournament, it's the Masters that. It's kind of cool. I know in England it goes back to the derivation is back to the occupation, like schoolmaster, educator, schoolmaster.
Yes.
So they pull that from the name. Jane in Sweden says, love that song. Great. Really, really loving it. Thank you, Jane in Sweden. Mary Bishop says in Florida, thanks, Daisy. You're a sweet pleasure. Good luck to your future endeavors. I know you guys would enjoy Daisy on our show as my very special guest. Joan Sando says, thank you for sharing your talent, your wonderful family. That includes your adorable dog.
If anybody takes anything from this tonight, it's going to be my lack of internet skills and the dog.
Of all the things we talked about and everything, the thing that they'll remember will be
my dog's face and the fact that I went off air.
The reboot and the pooch. Yeah, that's funny. Juanita says in South Africa that they call their principals the headmasters, right? The headmasters. So what are some of the blessings and joys in your life that bring you happiness and joy to want to pursue what, as you know, is can be difficult and personally demanding career, music, possibly touring, recording? You know, there's always the ups and downs of it all, but again, positive spirit and lots of positive energy around you. But where do you get that joy from that propels you forward to say, I want to do this? It's in my DNA. I love music. I love performing. I love putting smiles on people's faces, and I want to do this.
Honestly, like the only motivation I had with posting my first video online in the first lockdown last year was just everybody around me was really lonely and people in the local area were really sad. And because we're such a small town, we're such a close community, it was just everybody was struggling because we weren't allowed to see each other or hug each other, and exams were cancelled. I had my friends talking to me about how they were struggling as well. And I thought, you know what, I'll post a video, even though I'm really shy and I'd never really sang in public much before at all on my own. And I'll post it because I'll try to make something positive out of something incredibly negative and spread a bit of happiness and maybe give a bit of hope to everybody or something to make them pass the day a bit easier. And then it just blew up and now I'm here. That's the quick summary.
Well said. I mean, that's beautiful. Beautifully said, my friend. Beautifully said. And that's what, you know, motivates you to do what you do. And you are just getting started. I know you've said that, you know, you've been doing this a couple of years or so, but you're already on your way. I mean, you've got the talent, you've got the versatility, you've got the passion, the love for it. You know, it's something that is in your heart and something that, is a gift. And sometimes that gift, you're like energy flows through you and out of you, and you share it with the world. So, I mean, it's so cool that you're joining us here on my show, but I know it won't be the last of you. I'll be back. You will, like Schwarzenegger said in the movie, I'll be back. You will be back for sure. And we're going to hear a lot more of you. And you got that recording coming up too, which is really cool and very exciting. You're all excited about it, or are you nervous at all?
It's always going to be nerve-wracking, because if I get nervous singing a song that was written by somebody else, then that's something else. But doing a song completely on my own lyrics, my own melody, it's just like a different level of nerves.
Yeah. It's a cool thing that you're doing it already, because some people don't do that until, they're even much further in their career. They'll do all this other music that they're interpreting, and they'll wait, and then they're almost afraid to bring out their own material because they're not sure how people will respond to it. But right out the gate, you're already sprinkling that into your repertoire of music. I think it's a smart thing, because you never know which of these songs might take a hold with people and just soar. You don't know until you try, right?
Hopefully. I mean, that's the dream.
As she tilts her head and says, hopefully. Well, you got the Lovities, and you got all us here at the Jim Masters Show rooting for you. And this was a lovely conversation. Thanks, Jim and Daisy. Good luck for a future, Daisy. Wonderful future. And that is from Juanita in South Africa. And Amy says that your smile brightens a room. Thank you for the great show. You are welcome, Amy. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And Jen has another question. She established that you like the ocean. Do you love camping? I love camping. She and her Ken camp all the time outside a drive-in movie theater, lots of Irish crack sláinte. Have you done camping? Do they do camping?
They do camping over here, but weather never really allows for it very much. So it's caravanning more than camping. I mean, me and my sister camped for like an hour in the garden in a tent in the afternoon.
With sandwiches and lemonade, and the hair's done, and just the perfect lighting.
Yeah, exactly. It was just...
That's that real rugged camping.
That's as rough as I've gone with camping.
Well, you're amazing, my friend. And
Thank
this was
you.
really, really, really extra special. I really loved having you on, and you're a delight, and you got a lot of spunk and a lot of passion, and we wish you nothing but the very best. This was a really cool amount of time. We chatted and played music for 2.5 hours. This is amazing. It doesn't, every guest that comes on.
People that can really talk, and it just...
You put two Irish people together, right? Chat, chat, chat. We like to entertain. The most people, if not every guest that's come through, says it never feels like that. It never feels like that length of time. It didn't feel like it, right? When you look at it,
really doesn't. Whenever we started, it was light outside, now it's dark.
It's cool.
It's like 10:30 over here.
Now that's cool mood lighting on you now.
Yes, there is actually, because I'm sitting at the window. You could just, if anybody's doing like a time lapse of this video with my conversation, you'll see my face go from bright to like this.
Very sort of after midnight lighting.
Yes, it's just seeing the lighting change. So if anybody's wanting to rewatch.
You're the twin sister. Yeah. When you left, came back, you're the twin. You're one of those four in the video. Well, my friend, thanks for spending all of this time with us. Again, we encourage folks to check out all of your wonderful music and, online and everything. Daisie Conway Music, check her out everywhere. And I really hope that the show met whatever expectations you had and that you enjoyed the time with me as much as I certainly have with you, Daisie.
Above and beyond, honestly. It's been incredible. I've loved every second.
Including the rebooting, and you love that too?
Yes, even that.
Even that was a fun.
Got to see my dog for a second.
That is funny. Can't not rap with your mom saying that, right? My star. Well, we'll continue to spread the word, and definitely spread the word about the Jim Masters Show Live and our YouTube channel.
Definitely.
We would love that. You are more than welcome to join us again, my friend. I wish you a wonderful rest of your evening. I know it's later where you are. So as I say to all the guests before we leave, go stretch those legs, get a bite to eat. And really, it was very cool. It was a pleasure, my friend. Thanks for joining us on the show. And I hope that you'll come back and keep us posted on your career and all the wonderful 100%. Things that you're doing. Oh, Joanne popped in and she said, I am painting an antique chest of drawers as I stayed up to watch this amazing interview and to listen to Daisie sing. Thank you very much, Joanne. We appreciate that. And again, she's in Australia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's already tomorrow, isn't it? It's Sunday. It's already Sunday.
Go on.
Yeah. So let us know, since it's still Saturday here. Is Sunday good? Is Sunday going to be a good day? You're already in Sunday. So can we look forward to a good Sunday, Joanne? And your mom says, keys to success consultants. When you have key to success consultants on your side, things are going to happen. Things
are good, honestly.
Brilliant show. Thank you very much. It's 7:30 a.m. in Australia, Sunday, and she's up painting the chest of drawers. Very nice, Joanne. Thanks for joining us, everybody, with my very special guest. And Sunday's going to, so now we know Sunday's going to be awesome.
It is.
It's already Sunday in Australia. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. We chat a little bit more. It will be Sunday. Yes. Thanks, my friend. You're the best.
Thank you so
true
much.
Lovity. Thanks for coming on again. And we wish you nothing but all the beautiful blessings and joys in life and continued success. Thanks for all the smiles, all the music, all the great crack and conversation. And we welcome you back anytime. Okay, Daisie?
You stay safe, everybody.
All right. Have a good night.
Over here, but have a good day over there.
Yeah, you too. You too. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Daisie Conway on the Jim Masters Show Live. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It was an epic conversation, lots of Irish crack, and of course, lots of terrific music too. If you missed any of the videos, there were some really great songs at last. Jane in Sweden asked about You Raise Me Up. We played that earlier in a incredible music video, and one that she did there in Ireland, and also she did Imagine, and then of course she performed live. And you guys were really cool with some of the songs you were asking. She had said, we chatted before the show, of course, for a couple of weeks now, and we were talking about the flow and how it works. And I was telling her we have conversation, and then we show some photos, and then we'll maybe show if you have some video, and then maybe more conversation. And then if you want to play live, you can play live. And she said, I definitely want to play live, and I'll play as many songs as you want, which I think is very generous and very kind of her. So she did. She played a variety of different things. And then you guys wanted Danny Boy. What a great choice, considering, at the time of this show this weekend, again, we're live now. If you're watching this 6 months from now, different story, but it's Memorial Day weekend here in the United States. So it's a very touching, moving, and beautiful and poignant weekend. So for Danny Boy to be presented by Daisie was really cool and very beautiful. And I tell you, she really loves what she does. And I know you guys love her laugh. There's a great shot right there. There you go. Soprano and violinist. Next time we'll have her do, she mentioned she'll do guitar. She's a multi-instrumentalist as well, which is kind of cool. And these are some recent photos as well from some headshot sessions. That's a great shot too, isn't it? And then some other photos that we showed. Again, violinist, piano, guitarist, variety of different instruments, as well as a wonderful singer and songwriter right here on the Jim Masters Show Live. And there she is with her mom. And if you didn't see earlier, she talked about her grandfather, known in Ireland as well for music. And there she is with her grandpapa there. And more recent as well. And you can watch back some of the terrific shots. I didn't show these when she was on because I know she'd start laughing and we would just be laughing and laughing, which actually was cool. But these are some great shots. And isn't this cool? She's got her original violin when she was a kid, and then she's got the violin of today. I think that's cool. And she's on the rowing team too. And there she is in the chilly Irish Sea. She loves the ocean, kind of like I do as well. Kindred spirits in that way. You guys are great. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And Jane says, Joan, that's a great name for Jim. King Lovety. Hey, Jim, from tonight, you are King Jim Lovety. Wow, I've been upgraded from Mr. Lovety to King Jim Lovety, or King James Lovety. That's cool. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. Spread the word about our show. Our Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show series is here 7 days a week. We're going to take a couple of days off because it is Memorial Day weekend. So we're going to be with our family and friends tonight, tomorrow, and Monday. I might do a quick little hello video maybe on Memorial Day, but we are back on Tuesday. And I want to let you know we've got an amazing guest who is really super talented. Pop, rock, Broadway drummer, Dana Torriello. Yes, Dana Torriello is going to be here on the Jim Masters Show Live on Tuesday. She's extraordinary. She's an extraordinary drummer. She has performed in some of the most incredible productions, not just Broadway, but film and television, so much more. Dana is going to be with us this Tuesday, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait. Other guests coming up. We have a bevy of fantastic guests all next week, but a week from today, Rob Evan, who was a lead in so many Broadway shows. He also was in Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and his voice is on many of their albums, as well as The Ghost of Christmas Eve, that famous TSO album. And also he was one of the co-creators of Rocktopia, which was on Broadway as well. Mairead Nesbitt actually starred in that, and so much more. He's going to be with us next Saturday. And the incredible game show host, TV host and presenter, singer, musician, actor, the legendary John Davidson is with us next week as well, and so many others. The Jim Masters Show Live is here for you, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Sometimes we do special times like we did today. We did an earlier show today because Daisy's in Ireland. So we didn't want it to be too late for Daisy and for her family and followers and relatives and friends who are following along. So we did an earlier show with Daisy. And we thank Daisy for joining us here on the Jim Masters Show Live. She was super excited. As I mentioned, she was talking about it for the last several days and telling everybody. And I think that's really cool. And we really appreciate that. So make sure you check her out and all of her locations and Spotify and all the wonderful spots where you can find her fantastic music. And of course, Daisie Conway music is where you can find, all of it as well. So cool stuff. And she was in Larne, Ireland, which is in the Belfast area in Northern Ireland. Thank you very much. I appreciate all these great comments coming in here, gang. This was really an awesome show. Really, really awesome. And again, if you're just sampling us for the first time, we've been doing this for over a year now, and we have over 400 episodes. And for those of you, again, that like the Irish artists, we've had a lot come through and stop by our show. Phil Coulter was here. Let's see, from Celtic Thunder, Ryan Kelly was here twice, and Neil Byrne was here twice, the buddies of mine. Damien McGinty was here, and Colin Keegan. Emmett O'Halloran was here as well. Paul Byron was here. Sir James Galway and Lady Jean Galway, Phil Coulter, Corner Boy, Roy Buckley, Oscar Ballou, George Hutton, Orla Fallon, Alex Sharp, who was originally with Celtic Woman, is going to be with us coming up in June. And Lisa Kelly was just last weekend. She was one of the founding members of Celtic Woman. You can see that episode on our YouTube channel as well. And Renee Nesbitt, my dear friend Renee Nesbitt, she was here twice and she played live as well. Of course, you know her from Celtic Woman and Celtic Heart. And she's got some new things she's working on. She was in Rocktopia. She and I have been friends for years. And she was on with us as well. And countless more. So check it out. You'll find comedians, you'll find television actors, celebrities, Broadway stars, chefs, sports stars. This show has authors, psychics, mediums, and a lot of cool episodes. Check out our St. Patrick's Day episode we did. That was cool. And our 1-year anniversary episode 2 weeks ago. I can't believe it's already 2 weeks ago. Was epic. Have a good rest of your weekend. We're ready to rock on Tuesday. Good night, everyone. Juanita, you as well. Have a good weekend. Amy, you too. Happy Memorial Day, everyone, here in the United States. Marty says, delightful show, both charming. Have a great Memorial Day, lest we forget. Absolutely, Marty. Thank you so very much for your kindness and your wonderful words. Christine Clifton. Jim, thanks for a very entertaining show today. Great conversation. All her songs were lovely. Enjoyed seeing her sweet dog. Wishing her much success. Daisy is a true love-it-he. Absolutely, absolutely. I agree. So we may do a quick hello maybe on Monday, but we are definitely back on Tuesday, kicking off an extraordinary week of guests that are coming up. This was fun. Everyone have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. See you Tuesday. Absolutely. And Twitter at Daisie Conway. Absolutely. With the I, E versus the Y. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Juanita. What a sweet, young, and talented lady. True lovely. Thanks for bringing us these wonderful guests, Jim. My pleasure, Juanita. We always have a good time, don't we? We always have a good time here on the show. Absolutely love it. And, yep, we are keeping Daisy in our Lovety Hall, which is what this show is, Lovety Hall. And Joan Sando says, thanks for bringing us such talent worldwide. Please have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy a beverage of your choice, King Lovety. See you live next week. You got it, Joan Sando. That is a plan. Joanne Cupid in Australia. I hope all of you who've joined us for the first time will join us regularly. I invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our episodes, and join us again. It was wonderful having you all here. Joanne was painting the antique chest there in Australia, where it's about 7:45 a.m. Sunday. Good stuff. Thank you for joining us as well, and all of our regulars. And thank you, Jim, for making this family concert so enjoyable. And thank you, Daisy, for making the world vibrate with your sweet voice. I appreciate that. Beautifully said. Beautifully said. Very, very much appreciate that. You guys are terrific. And this was great. So you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Those of you in the United States, everybody else, have a wonderful day. And wonderful show tonight. Sorry I missed that earlier. Hey, no problem. That's why we have everything in the archives for you, Jane. You can watch it back again. We always have a good time. Yes, we sure do. We sure do. And Jennifer Barry is excited because of having Dina Torriello on the show Tuesday, pop rock Broadway drummer coming on this Tuesday, female drummer as well. You're going to have a ball with that, I am sure. In 15 minutes, that's right, in 15 minutes, it's going to be, yes, it's going, you're ahead of us by, I think, 6 hours, right? It's going to be 6 o'clock here. Wow, it's going to be Sunday in 15 minutes for you. Wow. Wow. You guys are great. Again, the Jim Masters Show Live is here for you. And if you missed an episode, you can find them all on our YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Lots of laughter, levity, good music, good crack, good conversation, and so much more. That's what we're all about here on the show. Always having a good time with all of you. as well. And when we wrap, we always say, don't forget to smile. That's big around here at the Jim Masters Show Live. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to share the levity. Daisy said she loves the ocean. You saw her rowing in the Irish Sea. That was such a cool picture. And I'm glad we were able to sneak that in. Daisy was actually surprised that with some of the pictures that we were able to dig up. And I love doing that. I love the reactions that the guests have when they see these photos. This one, of course, is me at the ocean, but when the guests see the photos of themselves, it's really, really cool. So I love the ocean. This is the Atlantic Ocean. This is off the coast of Long Island, New York, on the South Shore. And I love swimming, surfing, boogie boarding, sailing it, being on and near the ocean. And also, of course, loving family and friends. That's the ultimate. That's always the number one. That's the ultimate of all of the Zen places, that you can have. Family and friends, numero uno. Spending time with all of you is numero uno as well. And of course, my work in television, radio, and stage, on air, on camera, as well as behind the scenes here in the United States. I love that work too. That's another Zen place. My work in TV, radio, stage, as a host, presenter, and all the other things we do. So that's definitely a Zen place. And as we always say, hey, Daisy loved this. This was a leftover from our anniversary celebration show. This was really cool. So, if you're having a bad day, just let me know. And look at these wires. This is for the headphones. If you're ever having a bad day, gang, we'll show that, One other thing that we like to do before we wrap is we say, don't forget to relax, breathe, love one another, and love yourself. Take care of yourself. Always know that you're valued, you're important, and you're important to us here at the Jim Masters Show Live. It doesn't matter your zip code, income, eye color, gender, religious views, political views, how much money you have in the bank. None of that matters. Height, weight, none of it. As long as you're here and you're joining us to have a good time and to enjoy what we present here, light, love, levity, comedy, and good conversation and entertainment, inspiring conversation here at the Jim Masters Show Live, we welcome you. So always take time for yourself, have a good cup of coffee, which is now iced coffee. Today we have our I Love Lucy mug. There's Lucy, old Ball, and Desi Arnaz. We got the I Love Lucy mug. It's almost 6 o'clock here. It might be a little late to be drinking coffee. I'll be up all night. And the coffee has been sitting on the Jim Masters Show Live coaster sent to us by wonderful Christine Clifton in North Carolina, who made this and sent this as a gift. The Jim Masters Show Live coaster. Kind of cool, huh? So we use that here. And it's cool, as are you. Thanks, gang, for joining us. We love you all. Appreciate you being here. A few more comments, and then we will have dinner. It's dinner time here. Hope you guys ate already. Daisy was a hoot, wasn't she? We loved her. And here she is. Thanks for having me on the show and all the lovely comments. Yes, the subscribing is very important. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Thank you, Daisy, and your mom and your family, your dad, and everybody for watching as well. And keep the smile, new cast member. Love. Oh, so this would be another new cast member? We have to come up with a name because we have all the other cast members, not those two, but those are awards. But down there, you have all the cast members. So we have to come up with a name for that new cast member. All right. Love you guys. And Christine says, looking forward to female drummer Dina on Tuesday, being a female drummer herself. Jen Berry and I will enjoy this show. Everyone have a safe Memorial Day weekend. See you all Tuesday. Lovely hugs to all. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, gang. We're going to wrap. We're going to say sayonara, ciao, cheers, see you later. One more time. We thank our very, very special guest, Daisie Conway, for joining us here on the Jim Masters Show Live. It was a really great afternoon of music. And again, hope you guys that are watching live enjoyed it. And those of you who are watching this in the archives later in the replay, we thank you as well. You are valuable. There's people who watch who comment live. There's people who watch who don't comment. They just watch and enjoy. And then there's people who binge watch our episodes, which we love. We love when you binge watch our episodes. They watch them later on YouTube at Jim Masters TV. We love that. And that's cool. So share the levity. Tell your friends about our show. And one last straggling comment coming in. You love the Irish guests. Alex Sharp from Celtic Woman originally. We were just chatting last night. Actually, I was still up at 4 o'clock in the morning getting this show ready. I didn't go to bed till 6 a.m. Got up at 10 a.m. and have been going strong ever since. About 4 hours sleep. We're going to sleep well tonight. We're going to sleep well tonight. Love your Irish guests. Alex Sharp, she and I were chatting. It was about 4 a.m. our time because it was already well into the day in Ireland where Alex is. You may remember her from Celtic Woman. She's also got a brilliant solo career. She's coming on June 27th, I believe it is. It's the Sunday. She's coming on in the afternoon and Sunday, last weekend and Sunday. We look forward to that. That's breaking news. We just announced now, actually. So look for that. Hi, Jim and Lovely. Sorry you missed the show. Yes, watch the replay. Definitely watch the replay. You're going to love this one. A lot of music, lots of levity, lots of cool times. And pop in, say hello. Hope everyone has a great Memorial Day weekend. We'll see you Tuesday. You too as well. All right, gang. Thanks for joining us. Jim Masters, your host. Thank you for your time this time. Till next time, right here on the Jim Masters Show Live. Wherever you are around the world, we thank you very much for making us a part of your day and for celebrating the cool things that we do here on the Jim Masters Show Live. Much more coming your way. We have so many things in store here on our show. Till the next one, we'll be back on Tuesday with more light, love, levity, and cool times on the Jim Masters Show Live. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.